Hi guys, this is Mirkovic from Metoda Mirkovic, and if you're here now it means that you're really tough. I mean, no kidding guys. If you're here it means that you did book, a pink book, a green book, and maybe also a blue book. I'm not just talking about colors and like outfits, but honestly, if you are here it's because you perfectly mastered my, let's say, so to speak, 5 patterns from the pink book, finger patterns, left hand finger patterns, major, minor, frigio, lidio, e mixolidio, 5 patterns for first, 0 empty string, first, second and third finger, as well as first, second, third and fourth finger. Means that if you really mastered that by heart, writing, reading and playing, means that you were 80% ready to do the scales, and if you did the scales you really mastered it. And if you did the scales, it means that you are ready to do this jump into the intervals. Why I did not put the intervals, I mean arpeggios, together with the scales? Why? Well, because if you do not know to think of half steps in real time, like in the scale, and I know for the kid, like toddler, it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world, and it is really much easier to think of one thing per time until it doesn't become automatic. So if you did the scales, it means that it did become automatic. So now you can think of more than that, which means that if you know the scales, you can see the interval book and see the arpeggios as abbreviated, shortened form of the scale. I mean, first, third and fifth note of the scale is arpeggio. But before knowing to play steps and half steps, how could I think possibly about third, fifth, if I do not know where is the second? I mean, so it is my modest opinion, I couldn't, so I just didn't want anyone to go through it again. And what I want to say actually is that now you can think of that, and if you think you cannot, just go through the scale once more. If you have to play intervals and arpeggios, go to the scale once more, and then you see, okay, I know this, how I need to think now? Well, only thing you need to think is to put 2 fingers of the left hand together on 2 strings. Well, it's not exactly the easiest thing, but it's not difficult either. Why? Because if you know exactly the patterns of the scales, which you do, I guarantee you do, because otherwise you couldn't finish the book scale, then you know for each string which pattern you use. And then, for example, first pattern G string, second pattern D string. Oh yeah, now I need to put the third and the first finger to the adjacent strings. Yeah, I can do that because third finger goes to the scotch on G and first finger goes to the scotch on D, and I only need to put them together, and that is that. I can do that. And that is how it works. It is as simple as that.